This video brought to you by Michelle K., your #1 hardworking Long Beach realtor, provides personal one-on-one service and has earned the trust and loyalty of hundreds and hundreds of clients. Over here at Thirsty Isle, pretty dark in here, but we got Long Beach City College football coach, friend of the show.
Yes, sir.
Your second time on the show, Brett Peabody.
It's a reflection of the softening of America. Good to be back.
That's an elite crew, by the way.
I know. It's you and Tony Azevedo, who's an Olympian.
5-time Olympian.
Oh, right on.
So season's coming up right now. What did you do this summer? Let's talk about what you did in the summertime. I mean, we haven't seen you in a while.
I don't do anything. So I swam in the pool. Then my wife and I took our trip to, our usual anniversary trip to Vegas for our 20th year anniversary, so that was a good trip.
You throw some money down?
No, honestly, I'm a UNLV graduate, lived there for 3 years. I figured out real quick, you're not going to go a long way going to the casino, spend a bunch of money.
Right.
Something's pissing you off on Twitter. What's happening right now?
I'm gonna keep that a little close to the vest right now. There's just some guys, that come around and they try to poach off your roster, whether they're from Kansas, the Kansas JC scene, or some local programs. I'm just not real thrilled with them. One or two of them are lucky we don't see them on the field this year.
You have to be my favorite.
It is what it is.
I think without a doubt, you're my favorite follow on Twitter.
It's always interesting, that's for sure. Oh, man, and then this LA Valley clowns. Holy cow.
Who's this?
I don't know if you saw that little Twitter war that went on.
No, what happened?
This LA Valley guy, I don't know, this guy's got some issues over there. My D-line coach made a response because this LA Valley, they send out these fake letters of intent to kids. Right? There's no such thing as a letter of intent in JC Sports.
Yeah.
So he sends it out like they're tied in or bonded. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. So as this kid posted, hey, I signed my letter of intent to go play at LA Valley College. My D-line coach is quite a character. He responds, just so you know, there's no such thing as that in California. So their head guy goes like crazy and starts talking trash to us and telling us, hey, Long Beach City, you guys don't want that smoke from us.
Wow.
It's like, wait a second. You play in the little boy league. Since you've been the head coach, your program hasn't done anything. You were sub 500 last year. You averaged 13 points a game, brother. So when you come on down to the Vet League 3 this year, I suggest that you score more than 13 points. A little more pump for that game right there.
You're going to put up a century on them?
I would like to put up a lot of points on them.
Give me some big name guys that we need to look out for when we go to the games this fall.
Honestly, I'd keep an eye on both of our quarterbacks. Drake Peabody is a familiar name. I've known the guy 19 years.
Yeah, relationship.
And then also Jonathan Murphy, a kid recruit out of Westchester. A lot of respect. A lot of guys. It's not easy to get a guy to come in and compete. When you have your son in the program, and he's done a great job. Up front on our offensive line, we Jeremiah Pollard from Lakewood High School is a very impressive player, and also one of our freshmen, Big Seabass, Sebastian Hernandez out of La Mirada. Very physical young men. And then receiver, Victor Bates, blazing speed. We're loaded in the slot. Devin Rouse, Pee Wee Wingfield from Servite, TJ Culpepper from Lusinger, McKay Barrett from Edison High School, Jonathan Bonds, St. John Bosco, Milshawn Lathan. I mean, the list kind of goes on and on. Cedric Hood from Paramount. Guy's got some of the longest arms you've ever seen and maybe some of the best hands I've ever coached. Our secondary is an area where I'm pretty excited about. I think our free safety, Blake Jenkins from Corona Centennial, I think he's going to be an All-American. Our safety position, we just got JT Josh Talbot bouncing back, Pauly Kidd bouncing back from Washington State. Just picked him up the other day. We got Cross Poyer, back from last year. He's an all-conference guy. Corner position, I think we're strong. Jeremiah Houston's back from last year. Then we got a kid that showed up, transferred from good old Fullerton College with their out-of-state crew. Derek Williams, a corner from Chandler, Arizona.
Were you poaching this guy?
No, the guy just showed up. I think he got tired of seeing 200 guys at practice, not really getting an opportunity. He just wanted a fresh start. He's been a man with the kids. We're lucky to get him. The kid's got a great attitude. He works hard. He's one of the most improved guys from summer till now. Our two inside linebackers, I don't think there's a better pair in the state this year. And Darion Bunton, who was all-conference last year. And then DeAnthony Jones, who will be one of the highest recruited players, I think, in the country this year.
Wow.
He can put his hand on the ground, come off the edge, kind of a Khalil Mack type guy. And this Marvin Boyd kid that we just got back from good old Garden City, Kansas, came out here and poached a kid out of L.A. Now, he didn't like it out there. Hickville's not for everyone. So he's back now. He's back now playing for us. Even our kicker, Clay D'Amico from Valley Christian in Cerritos here. This guy, he goes out there, was invited to Alabama's camp, and he won the kicking competition at Alabama's camp. He's getting attention from Washington State, TCU, some really strong programs here. That's pretty exciting.
What do you call this thing?
The punching bag?
Yeah, this bar has a punching bag in it.
No,
who's that guy for you?
It's got some great old school artifacts, though. No, my punching bag is El Camino College. When the schedule came out, honestly, both Elko's guys and we were both ticked. I mean, we like to compete against each other. It's intense, and I can't stand them. But it's a great game, and it's a great game for the kids. You don't get to play for a trophy every week, every year, especially at this level.
What was your message to your team first day of practice?
Well, I think we've said, the last four teams that we've had in the last 4 years, winning 3 straight conference titles, only losing 2 games at home like in the last 4 years. 4 straight bowl wins. The standard's been set. SoCal Final Four appearance in 2015. So the standard's been set. So it's up to this team now to chart their own path.
Have you limited yourself to the amount of curse words you're going to say to refs this year?
Well, with the new rules, and that's the thing. I get on them, but I don't cuss on the field during the game.
That's true.
I had a crew banned from ever reffing our games again, all right?
Yeah.
Those clowns. You don't like me, and I don't like you, so you stay there and let me deal with them, because I'm done with you guys. The horrendous, terrible trash calls.
And you need some mediators. Like, you need us to go, and we'll take the flags for you.
And honestly, it's to the point now, I hear the loudspeaker, yeah, okay, say it. Unsportsmanlike conduct, the head coach of Long Beach. Yeah, whatever, go home.
That's what they say?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to try to get 0 this year, though.
Dan, good luck, man.
Ah.
There ain't no way you get 0. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do my best,
I don't know if you saw our interview with Bobby Hawk. Your
I love that guy. That's my guy.
Awesome. He said that all refs are blind. He had your back.
Because they're blind. The refs are blind.
Yeah, Bobby's got he's astute ability to analyze, and he's the best ball boy in the history of football.
Who's your favorite Disney princess?
Disney princesses. That's I outgrew that probably when I was about 7. I really wasn't into the Disney princesses at that time. They maybe think they were cute or something. So that's a little odd question to me. But I would have to go with Polynesian or Moana or something.
Moana, there you go. Don't act like you don't know the Disney princesses.
No, I'm trying to think, and that was holy cow.